Scene.org brings you the Indie Artist's Field Guide to Booking the College Circuit. Okay, if you're a touring musician, you know that sound. The sound of a tour that's slowly, well, going broke. Let's talk about how to fix that.
Yeah, that silence. I mean, if you've been on the road, you know exactly what this is. It's the hum of the van, right? The rattling of half-empty coffee cups. It's that long, quiet drive between the weekend gigs. And you know what that sound really is? It's the sound of your money just draining away on gas and hotels while you're waiting for Friday to finally show up. Yeah, that's the part of the tour nobody writes songs about.
So, the big question is, how do you stop that slow bleed? How do you turn those dead spots, those Tuesdays and Wednesdays, into days that actually make you money? Well, the answer, according to makingascene.org, is hiding in plain sight. It's a powerful and, honestly, an often overlooked tool, the college circuit.
All right, Section 1, a route-fixing machine. And this is all about why colleges matter more than you think. Now, I want you to just forget everything you think you know about college gigs, that they're just for cheesy cover bands or some kind of novelty act. We've got to reframe this completely. The college circuit isn't some little side quest. It's a legit business tool. Think of it like a machine that can actually fix your tour routing and, more importantly, your bottom line.
And look, this is not some ghost town. Not at all. Just look at the numbers from organizations like APCA, that's the Association for the Promotion of Campus Activities, and NACA. APCA conferences alone, you're looking at over 600 schools showing up, and that leads to more than 1,000 dates booked. We're talking about a massive, active market that is actively looking for talent. They've got budgets, and they need to spend them.
But, and this is a big but, getting into this market requires a huge mindset shift. Think about it. A club owner, what do they care about? They want to know one thing. How many tickets can you sell, and how much beer is their bar going to move? Simple. A campus buyer, they're playing a totally different game. They've got a whole different checklist. They're thinking about student engagement, about how your act fits into their overall campus mission, and, here's the magic word, how useful you are to their community.
And that idea of usefulness, that's your golden ticket right there. Don't just show up and offer one loud rock set. No way. A campus-ready artist has options, a whole menu. Can you do a stripped-down acoustic set in the Student Union coffee shop? Sure. How about a Q&A with the songwriting class? Or maybe a talk for music business students about building a DIY career? See? Each one of these things makes you a more valuable and way more bookable package.
So let's just be crystal clear about this. The goal here isn't really about getting some prestigious line on your resume. Nope. The real, tangible, take-it-to-the-bank value is routing. It's all about using a guaranteed college gig on a Tuesday or a Wednesday to make the entire week financially work. It's just about connecting the dots on the map.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, great, I'm in, but how do I actually do it? Well, this next section is your booking playbook. We're going to break it down step by step.
Here are your first 3 steps. Step 1, build your map. And please don't just start randomly emailing schools. That's a waste of time. Use a free tool like the NCES College Navigator to find clusters of schools in a specific region. Step 2, study the campus. Dig in a little. What kind of event software do they use? What's the general vibe? And finally, step 3, build the town around that school. Use tools like Polestar or Bands in Town to see what other clubs or venues are nearby. This is how you build a strategic, profitable run, not just a one-off gig.
Now, there are really 2 main lanes you can take to get into this market. On one side, you've got direct outreach. This is slower for sure, and it takes more work, but it's cheaper. It's honestly what I'd recommend for beginners because it forces you to learn the market inside and out. Then you have the conference lane, NACA or APCA. This is faster, but it's way more expensive. It's really best for artists who are already proven and know their act connects in this kind of environment.
Okay, let's get down to it. Let's talk money. So looking at published guidelines from schools like Minnesota State Mankato and Lafayette College, a pretty typical fee for a smaller, starter-level campus gig, you're often looking at somewhere in the $500 to $800 range.
And I know what you might be thinking. That number, it might not sound huge, but as makingascene.org puts it so perfectly, this is not superstardom money. It is route stabilizing money. This is the cash that pays for the gas, the food, the cheap hotel. It's what turns a week that would have broken even or lost money into a profitable one.
Which brings us to this absolutely crucial concept they call survival math. Think about it this way.
When you book 3 shows in 5 days, all in the same region, those gigs are all sharing the same travel costs, right? So your cost per show just plummets and your profit per show skyrockets. This, right here, is the secret to building a sustainable tour.
So let's say you did it. You booked the gig. Awesome! But wait, the work isn't over. Not by a long shot. Now we need to talk about how to turn that one single booking into a long-term asset for your career.
And here's a really important warning. College gigs are not like your local bar gig, at all. They are bureaucratic, okay? Schools use their own super complex contracts. And get this, payment can take 30 days or more after the show. You have to read everything. Watch out for those radius clauses that might block you from playing other nearby gigs. Have your tax info ready to go. You have to operate like a professional business, not just a band.
And whatever you do, don't treat the campus radio station like some little bonus or an afterthought. No, it's a core part of the plan. An in-studio performance or even just an interview, that turns your one little appearance on campus into a much bigger local footprint. It creates this searchable digital trail of success that's going to help you book the next gig in that market and the one after that.
Feeling a little overwhelmed by all this? Don't be. You can literally build a tiny booking office for yourself using tools you probably already know. Use an AI like ChatGPT for that initial research, finding contacts. Then organize all that data in a spreadsheet like Airtable to track who you've talked to. And you can keep all your email templates and notes in a workspace like Notion. See? This is how a solo artist can operate like a total pro.
But here it is, the real prize. The whole point of any live show, really, first-party fan data. What is that? It's the contact info, the emails, the phone numbers that you collect directly from your fans. It's so easy. Just put a simple QR code on your merch table that links straight to your email list. Owning this data means you can always reach your audience, no matter what some social media algorithm decides to do tomorrow. This is your career insurance.
So you see, right, one college gig is so much more than one paycheck. It's a whole stack of assets. You get the guaranteed fee, sure, but you also get the campus media angle, the fan data that you own, the potential for a repeat relationship with the school, content for your socials. I mean, the list just goes on and on. One single event echoes far beyond that one night. So the bottom line is this, and it's really important to get this. The college circuit, it's not some secret trick. It's not a lucky break. It is a discipline. It takes research, it takes professionalism, and it takes strategic thinking. It's a system that rewards artists who are willing to act like a business.
So I guess the final question to ask yourself is this. Are you just out there playing shows? Or are you actually building a business? For those of you who are ready to build, the college circuit is an incredibly powerful piece of the puzzle. To learn more, make sure you check out the other great articles and resources on makingascene.org, the place the indie artist goes to build in the music industry.